Hi, welcome back to my channel. So I wasn't gonna do a video today, but I don't know, I just kind of got like some inspiration. I usually so today we was moving some stuff from our apartment to um our building, and we have some stuff in our apartment building. We have some stuff in our apartment that we wanted to move to our business area. So we started moving some stuff there. But that doesn't matter. The point is that I was initially looking, babe. People are like, hi, my fam. You don't know who you are. And I just got a message in my head. I was randomly scrolling online. I just see this thing that I want to try and, work on. All right, sorry about that. So, it might be your family. Yeah, but so basically, yeah, I was scrolling on our business page, and I went to my page, my regular page. This is why I don't hold the phone, because I'll be moving the camera all over. Hi, my face is here. Okay, but yeah, I was looking at something and I started to get inspired, and I had like a word come to me, because I feel like there's so many people trying to find the next thing to hide behind, because the reality is that they know they're shitty. They know they're messed up inside, and they know that there's something not right, but nothing's catering to them exploring what it is, or just anything. And then on top of that, everything's catering to everything polar opposite to what you feel on the inside. So then you feel like what you feel may not be valid, may not have room for some type of inquisitiveness and digging and trying to figure out what that is. And it's to the point where it's so bad that if you try to do that, people deem you as something. Even if they know they don't really have anything, they're going to try to deem you as something, because the reality situation is there's nowhere catering to that. You digging inside, you figuring out why you're putting yourself into things that don't serve you, or serve you negatively. Because most of the things, if you be real, in America and just our everyday life, it doesn't serve us in any way. Tell me what serves us, I'll wait. And that's my thing, like, we gotta stop. That's what my last video I kind of was going into, is that we really gotta halt, because there's too many voices, there's too many things. And like I said, coming back to my point of why I even decided to record, this won't be a long video, but I just wanted to say that, don't hide behind spirituality. That's a scary one right now, I feel. And I feel like that's the one that, because people are learning, there's so much information being poured out of the internet. People are really being forced to change their perspectives just off of, if it's just following someone, or if it's just seeing it and being like, you're crazy, but then you go look into it and it changes you a little bit. And so you really can see that, people are trying to find the next thing because they're not right inside. And you got to stop, because spirituality is a scary one for me, just because it caters to you. But what's scary is if you never looked at yourself and realized that you might be really messed up, and you are if you're in America, especially if you're black, stop playing. And if you're white, and that's a whole nother video. But you really have to stop. You have to stop consuming things. That's one thing that I remember when I was younger. I was about 18, and I was consuming so much because I had to. Like, when you're growing up as a child, you have to consume things like you're a child. You have to learn, you have to grow. But what happens when no one caters to your growth, no one caters to your voice inside, your opinion, you start to lose it. And then you start searching outwardly for it, and you lose your confidence. You lose everything about you, because no one catered to, that little person, small voice that everyone claims that these kids don't know. They're just doing whatever. No, they do. They're people. And I'm sure these grown-ups that are saying that, you don't forget. You got to remember, don't forget, you were a child too. You were little, and maybe someone ignored your little voice. And now, instead of, maybe you didn't get the chance, the time, whatever, because in America, this is a business. So they don't give you the time to analyze and look inside. Maybe you didn't get the time to analyze that wasn't okay. Like, someone didn't listen to you. And now you're passing that on to your kids, not listening to them. But the only difference is that now there's so many options to go to now. You don't have to you don't have to have just your parents around you no more, because the internet made everything accessible. You have way more resources now. And I think that's where a lot of anger comes from other generations that are older than our generation. Because I think I'm in Gen Z, like very vaguely, but I consider myself Generation X. And like I said, there's such a large disconnect between the generation before us and us. And they claim it's disrespect and all these other things, but the reality is that no one ever listened to us. And people just gave us things, and we were just kind of sitting there. And I've been talking about this with FaZe for a few days, trying to understand, like, what is it? And he's so intelligent. He's right here. He's so intelligent. But like I said, it's just a problem. We got to stop hiding behind spirituality. If you did something wrong to somebody, please don't blame. Please don't try to use spirituality and use things that you feel empowered by to not do the right thing. Don't do that. If you didn't have proper communication, that's not doing the right thing. I don't care if you think you know. If you don't give yourself the opportunity to actually understand a situation or somebody or whatever, then that's your fault how you feel regardless. If you're mad, that's your fault. And if you don't care, that's your heart, bro. That's sick. Because we all need each other. And if you act like you're so independent and you don't need nobody, that's not true. And they play you with that. They play you. That's why I said spirituality thing. We got to stop hiding and finding the next thing to run under. It was religion at one point. It's all types of facades. And we gotta, sorry, it's so dark. Like, the light is like this now. The sun's over here. But yeah, we gotta stop just jumping into the next thing, because there's no healing happening. There's no healing. And I'm learning that firsthand. Because like I said, I grew up in a religious household. So you getting Jesus all day. You don't even know who you are. Nobody's concerned with who you are because they love Jesus so much they don't care what you got to say. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Nothing in this world should be of that much of concern to you other than being, I think, following your heart. Because even following your heart, as you can see, it's a balance in the world where sometimes that don't always happen, because too much of anything can be maybe not the best thing for you. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that if you're too righteous, I don't really know what that means. I don't think anybody in America, or anybody I know on this planet would probably ever get to that point, considering, the by which the things that we value in the world. So that's that. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with my point. I guess I just want to close the video out just saying, like, you don't have to hide behind anything. I think that's why I'm such a confusing person, like I said, when people meet me or see me, because they think they know who I am just off of what I wear, or they think they know who I am just off of what I might say, or they think they know who I am when I say something specific because of their misinterpretation of me. And then when I be something that they didn't deem me as, they cast me as a weirdo or something else. It's always something. It's usually my me and my standing up for myself and not backing down no matter what. And that's just in my heart. And it's never nothing stupid. It's always some heart righteous, loving shit. And I'm working on how I exude that, because I want to be able to communicate with people, but at the same time, you can't I would say disregard the fact that most people, or a lot of people, are going to spend a lot of time trying to misunderstand you, especially when they can tell that you have confidence, especially as a black person. So you really have to, watch that and know that, because people are very confused when you're black and confident. They don't even understand how that's possible. Because look at the lifestyles we live. Ain't nothing confident about this. Our family members are the first people usually that tear us down. The first people we know are the first people that try to destroy us, because it happened to them, and it happened to them, and somebody gotta stop, like I said. So with that being said, I'm gonna close this video out. I already said that already, but I had some more to say. I love you. Don't feel like you have to dive deep into something just to get away from your pain and get away from the fact that you have some healing to do. It's okay to take your time, and it's okay to not take on things just because they seem right for you or they seem like they make sense. Do things because it makes your heart feel right. Do things because it's something about it that's in your heart that you want to express it. That's why I say creativity is the highest form of intelligence. I think the most intelligent people are very creative, because I keep saying this, because it's coming from their heart. It's inspiration. And I don't know. Yeah, so I'm at the park. And I'm outside and the sun's sweating. I don't even have on normal clothes. I was moving stuff, like I said. But yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully you watched this video. Hopefully you got something from this video. Like I said, I'm your friend. I love you. If you want to talk to me, you can always talk to me. I'm not your enemy. No matter what you think or you want to believe or you feel inside, I'm not your enemy. We're not your enemy. No one's your enemy. And you don't have no enemy. So, period. Bye.